All right, let's move on to Nintendo.
Yes, I want to talk about how this Switch online service, this Nintendo-ly online service. By the way, proper adverb, Nintendo-ly.
Yes. Yeah, so they announced just before we started the show, they gave us some hot details about the online service, which, surprise, surprise, it's not going to be ready this year.
Next year, 2018.
Didn't we mention this on the show or Shipwreck did, or somebody did?
I'll say sure. I'll believe it.
I don't know that I said it was going to be out to 2018, but I know we were talking about how is it not out last week.
I think we predicted that it was going to be delayed. That's what somebody said.
Yeah, we probably said delayed.
Somebody said that on Twitter, that we said that. But I don't know. Who knows what the hell we say? I don't remember. So, yeah. So that's a thing. It's coming in 2018. We already know about the smartphone, that you need your smartphone to access it all. We have a price. It's going to be $20 for the year, or $8 for 3 months, or $4 for 1 month. And
there is good news that came out of this.
What's the good news?
They have ditched the 1 game a month plan.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, now it looks like as long as you're subscribed, you can play as many of the library of classic games as you want.
Oh, nice.
Where do you see that? Oh, subscribers will get to download a compilation of classic titles.
It's just been updated on Kotaku.
I see.
It says that Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will have ongoing access to a library of classic games with added online play. Users can play as many of the games as they want, as often as they like, as long as they have an active subscription.
Interesting.
At launch, the classic game library will include NES games. Gee, okay, now we're back to Nintendo news. Just we can't get SNES on there at the same time.
We got to start from the beginning.
Yeah. Super NES games will continue to be under consideration, but we have nothing further to announce at this time.
And now we know why another reason why there's no Nintendo Minis.
Because it doesn't have as much value if they're still pumping these things out.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's only
it's the Nintendo way.
It's like they're just making this up as they go, basically.
Whatever.
Everybody already made it up for them, though.
Yeah,
they don't have to make up anything.
The problem is that yeah, exactly, like your Shipwreck just said. It's not like they're starting from scratch here and coming up with this new robust idea on how to do online play in a streamlined manner. But, Xbox figured that out for them 12 years ago, however long it was.
But they just want to ignore that and they're living in a bubble.
Yep.
Their own little world where.
Yep.
So for $20 a year, we're not expecting a great product here, right?
I don't think so.
Expectations are set low.
Even that library of games, that's not going to be. There's not going to be hundreds of games in there.
Is that going to be worth? Yeah. Well, right now I only own 1 game on the console that doesn't have online gameplay. So I don't even know what I guess we'll see what comes out in 2018. That I'm dying to play online with people.
ARMS and Splatoon.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Did either of you try the ARMS beta test?
I didn't. I saw it was there, but I didn't try it.
I didn't. I would have liked to, but they don't give you a lot of time to make that shit happen. I can wait for it to come out. But I don't think I'm really interested in that. It doesn't sound like.
I like the character. The character models are good.
Fun.
Yeah, very fun. I'm not sure that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for gameplay wise. It seems like I would play it for like a day and then be like, well, I'm not playing this against real people because that's not what I'm going to do. But it's interesting, though, that Nintendo is kind of... And the way that they are modernizing here is that they are kind of building everything around esports. Like all of these games that they're putting out, Mario Kart, Splatoon, ARMS, they're all like competitive multiplayer games.
Is Mario Kart really an esport? I don't.
It could be.
I mean,
I'm sure there's an esport league for Mario Kart.
Okay.
Sure there is. Got to be.
Well, yeah, and isn't there some tournament at E3? I remember
two of them. There's one for ARMS and one for Splatoon.
But the game's not even out yet. Neither of those games are out yet. How can you have a tournament?
I don't know. They're doing it.
How do you know who the good players are? Nobody's played it.
They've already identified those players.
I see. All right. That sounds great. Sounds like they got it all
Wombat,
worked out.
one of those players.
Add Acoconus.
I could have bought a refrigerator instead of bought that stupid game.
Are you surprised nobody has made an aftermarket dock for the Switch yet? $90 is a lot, and a $50 aftermarket would be nice. I think it's a proprietary system they got there for outputting the signal to the TV. I don't think it's like you can just plug a cable in. There's some chip in the dock that is doing something. And that has not been reverse engineered or whatever. It's just so you're stuck. At Epobirus, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a longtime listener. A non-portable Nintendo Switch with a $200 price tag. Discuss.
Sure.
What's more possible? What's more probable? A non-portable Switch with a $200 price tag, or a portable Switch that is portable only, doesn't output to a TV, and the Joy-Cons don't come off. It's just a whole one unit for $200. What do you think is more likely? Shipwreck.
I think the portable one's more likely.
Okay.
We've discussed this several times.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We've had this conversation like 9 times.
Well, not in the last month, though. People forget. I agree that I think the portable version, like a portable one with less features for a cheaper price, is more likely to take the place of the 3DS at some point. When they can't just pump out another iteration anymore, but it seems like that's not slowing down at all.